President Trump ordered the White House coronavirus task force to brief the American public about the surge in new coronavirus cases in America. This comes as he's also pushing ahead with his efforts to repeal the Affordable Care Act, more commonly called Obamacare. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
The advent of a rising series of new cases across the American South.
The Trump administration acknowledged the coronavirus is gaining ground in a number of states, but the president's task force touted its efforts to fight the pandemic.
I told the governors we are ready at a moment's notice to surge personnel, to surge supplies, to expand capacity, and to support their health care response.
The task force says it's now better equipped to handle the surge in cases thanks to increased knowledge about the virus and increased testing capabilities.
Whereas before we told them to stay home, now we are telling them to be tested. And this is a great change for us because it allows us now to find the asymptomatic and the mild diseases that we couldn't find before.
Dr. Anthony Fauci urged young people to take the virus seriously.
When you do that, you are part of a process. So if you get infected, you will infect someone else who clearly will infect someone else.
Amid the pandemic, the Trump administration is once again taking aim at the Affordable Care Act, asking the Supreme Court to strike it down. The Department of Justice filed an 82-page brief 1 hour before a midnight deadline, arguing that the law is unconstitutional after Congress ended the tax penalty for not buying health insurance. Presumptive Democratic nominee Joe Biden slammed the president over the lawsuit and campaigned on health care Thursday.
Donald Trump's twin legacies, his failure to protect the American people from the coronavirus, and his heartless crusade to take health care protections away from American families.
The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear arguments on the case during its next term, with a decision not likely until 2021. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
A study from the Center for American Progress, a left-leaning think tank, estimates 23 million Americans would lose their health care plans if the Affordable Care Act is repealed. Still to come, Microsoft makes a major announcement about retail locations. What the future looks like is next.